This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. And today's discussion is the solopreneur versus building teams. And I think this is a fascinating discussion. As we've moved to this world where so many people are remote and trying to build small online businesses, there's become this concept of the solopreneur. The person could do it all by themselves. If you read Twitter or follow Twitter or X, whatever you call it today, you see so many people talking about being solopreneurs, sort of being on their keyboard, generating income from YouTube, from Twitter, from whatever social media outlet that shares revenues, this concept of the solopreneur. And I am old school, so I always view this as the solopreneur versus building teams. And for the life of me, I love this concept of the solopreneur, but I can't quite get there. In terms of building anything substantial and real, I still am a believer that you've got to build teams and work with great people to be able to really build something of any substance that's sustainable. So I love this concept. I'd love to, as I get older, to be a solopreneur. At the end of the day, I am just having a hard time seeing how you really build serious businesses without serious teams. Obviously, I've been affiliated most of my life with two core businesses, Becker's Healthcare, which does not have thousands of employees, but has lots of employees, and then McGuire Woods, a fantastic law firm, which has thousands of employees. And everything I've built within those or outside of those, I see as people doing it with great teams. You know, never really made progress in the media business till I hired Jessica Cole and a lot of other people, and they really built a different size company. Never really made progress at McGuire Woods till I built a team of people to take care of clients in the corporate healthcare world and the business transactional healthcare world. And I really see that in the boards I serve. And I've seen people that are one-person wrecking crews, just fantastic, but they can't go very far without building teams. So I look at the subject, solopreneur versus building teams. That's a subject for today, solopreneur versus building teams. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. In anything I do, I would love to be a solo person and just do it, but I find it's impossible to do what you want to do without great teams and great teammates and great other leaders. If you have thoughts on this topic, please feel free at any time to text Scott Becker, 773-766-5322. I'm also so thankful. We recently passed 22 million downloads between Becker's Healthcare and Becker Private Equity. And again, all I can tell you about doing 22 million downloads in podcasts for the last few years is that it required a team. It sure wasn't a solo effort of any sort. One of the key parts of that team is on the phone or on the recording with us today. She's in studio. I'm on the phone, on a nice set of headsets, Chanel Bunger. But you can't do this without a team. And I am still lost at this concept of the ethic, the ethos, the drive, the celebration of the solopreneur. I just don't see it. I see still that the world is really built around great people, great teams, and more. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast, the solopreneur versus building teams.